All right, and now it's time to get into a fun top 5 list. I like to do lists whenever I can, and Ronald Acuña got me to thinking this week, what are the best home run celebrations that we have seen this year? That's what this show is all about. Having fun, showcasing the fun side of baseball, and what's more fun than bat flips, home runs, celebrations, and all that good stuff. So, producer Conrad and I came up with the great idea of a top 5 list of the best home run celebrations this year. Conrad, this is the perfect list for our show, I think.
It absolutely is, Ben. This one was a no-brainer for us. After seeing Ronald Acuña's silencer last night, It really had us thinking, man, what is the best of the best home run celebrations in 2022? There's been a ton of great ones in the past, but we're not worried about the past. We're worried about the recency. And let's start with number 5. Pete Alonso silences the crowd.
Pete Alonso, this was early in the year. This was hot off the press early in the Major League Baseball season. Against the Nationals, hits a grand slam. The crowd was going nuts early in the game. He hits the grand slam, touches home, and silences the crowd. I love a good silence the crowd. Finger over the mouth, just shushed them. And you know what? That crowd was silent. That was awesome. Pete Alonso on this list. I had him on another list earlier this year, most electric players in baseball, and that was the one of everybody that people kind of questioned. Should he really be on this list? I think so. I believe so. This is just another reason that he should be on it. That was sick. Here's the video if you're able to watch the video and not just listening to this. We're showing it now. The silencer, a different version of the silencer. Alonso touches home, silences the crowd. That was awesome. That's number 5 on our list.
Coming in at number 4, just happened today on Mother's Day. We had Gleyber Torres hit in the gritty on the walk-off home run.
That was sick. Gleyber hits the home run, ball to right field, comes around third, hits the gritty touching home. Immediately, I had already thought about doing this segment. We were planning on doing it. And then he just immediately propelled his name into this conversation. This is just fun. We're seeing this all over sports right now. We've seen it in every sport. We see it in the NFL, but then we saw it in the NBA. After guys are hitting three-pointers, they'll hit it. And now it's in baseball. We've seen it in soccer. It's worldwide now. And now baseball's doing it. Gleyber Torres hitting that home run to right, which would have been a home run, by the way, in 26 of 30 ballparks. I heard the manager post-game saying, well, it was, it shouldn't have been a homer. It's an out in 99% of ballparks. Not true. It went out, and then he hit the gritty. That's at number 4 on this list.
Luckily, it's electric home run celebration in 100% of ballparks. Let's go to number 3, Jazz Chisholm Jr., the Euro step.
Jazz Chisholm, friend of the Flippin' Bats podcast, was just on a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't listened to him, please do it. Jazz Chisholm is an incredible talent in this game. He has a brilliant baseball IQ, and he is just pure electricity. He was number 1 on that list I did earlier of electric baseball players. He is also on this list of top home run celebrations, and he does it most every time he touches home, the Euro step. After every home run, Jazz Chisholm Euro steps into home. I actually asked him about that and how it started in our conversation. I love it. I absolutely love it. MLB The Show even picked it up. It's in the video game now. If you hit a home run with Jazz, he'll Euro step to home plate. Certainly an easy one and a necessity to be on this list is his Euro step.
Yeah, the Euro step is absolutely electric. The first time I saw it, I was like, who is this guy and why did he just become my favorite player in Major League Baseball? Coming in at number 2, Seiya Suzuki with the bow.
I love this. Seiya Suzuki, every time he hits a home run, rounds third base. Him and the third base coach hit each other with a bow, and then he gets home, and some of the players, if they were on base, will even bow at him. I love this. This is a nod to his culture, the Japanese culture. This is just perfection. I love this. It's brilliant. It is one of my favorite home run celebrations. He does this every time. So not all of these on this list are an every time thing. Seiya Suzuki's is every single time, and it is certainly one of the best in baseball. It's awesome. He's at number 2.
Coming in at number 1, and this one's no surprise. Ronald Acuña Jr. He's back, and he's hitting the silencer.
Ronald Acuña is back, and he is immediately at the top of this list. The inspiration for this list of the top home run celebrations so far this year. He comes out, he does the LeBron silencer celebration. LeBron tweets out the video, talks about the silencer. He's just growing the game every step of the way. He is one of the best players in the game of baseball. And man, is he so good for the game of baseball and growing the game. And stuff like this is all about growing the game. This show is all about growing the game of baseball. My entire brand is about growing the game of baseball because I love it. I love the game. I love the sport. I played it for a long time, and now I get to talk about it. And nothing makes me happier than talking about Ronald Acuña being back, hitting home runs, and doing cool celebrations that wind up at the top of my list. And this week's list is top home run celebrations, and Ronald Acuña is at the top of it with the silencer that he did. Growing the game, baby. That's what this list is all about, and that rounds out the top 5. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.